And welcome to the 101 Things Under the Sun podcast. I am BrownieBits, and with me as always is somebody you've already heard, Old Man Hoodrich. How are you, my friend?
Not too bad.
Oh man, it is quite enjoyable seeing what you come up with every week.
We're just two dudes hanging out in the house, talking to people.
That's very true.
Man, that kind of sounds like a bad explanation of what we actually do, doesn't it?
It kind of does, yeah, it does.
Also, this is how you do a segue.
This is boom segue.
Boom segue.
Although, is it a segue if you explain that it's a segue?
Well, I got to teach you how to do segues at some point, because I feel like sometimes you don't pick up on the cleverness that is me.
I can see segues, I just can't do them myself.
That just means you have no balance.
I don't have any balance.
No,
I fell today at work.
See, that's
without anything around me. I just toppled down.
Here, well, if I stab you in the foot, then that hole will maybe balance you back out.
The logic is not there.
I think it makes sense. Because, look, inherently when you're falling, you have to go one way or the other, which means one side of your body weighs more than the other. And if I put a hole in the other side, then it'll even it out.
Yeah, but how do you know what side is the one that I fall to?
I was going to ask you what side you fell on. Perfect sense there.
Okay. Well, the reasoning checks out, I guess.
Very reasonable person here. Very logical. Makes sense to me.
I don't like this. I don't want to have a hole in my foot again.
We'll talk about the again part later.
Yes. So what were we talking about today?
Yes, bad explanations.
Bad explanations, yes.
And then I had to give you a lecture on segues. But yes, bad explanations. I think today what we're going to do, well, I already know what we're going to do, but for the listeners out there, what we're going to do, we're going to make it a little game kind of deal. It's like a little riddle ripoff, if you will. Mm-hmm. We're going to be badly explaining movies.
Yes.
So essentially, this explanation is going to be what the movie's about, but in a very bad / funny way. So, for instance, I'm not going to do Star Wars. I'm hoping you don't. You weren't planning on it.
I don't have any Star Wars.
Okay. So, for instance, it'd be like Swamp Frog teaches Wizard to revenge kill his father. Something along those lines. A very that explanation isn't wrong.
It's not wrong, but it's not very good either.
Yeah.
So are we gonna guess?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, cool.
What I was thinking is like how we do the back and forth. You know, we'll read it off.
Okay.
And inevitably we'll talk about shit because that's what we do here.
Of course.
We're just a couple talking heads.
That's what we do. But
all
right.
That's a life goal. Yeah. I've officially been a talking head for quite a while.
Yeah. It
feels good.
Quite a while. Over 40 episodes.
For all the 15 people that listen on a weekly basis.
That's fine though.
But hey, you gotta start somewhere.
Exactly.
You put your socks on one foot at a time.
That's very true. Yep. I don't know of anybody.
Started from the bottom, now we're here.
So true. So, do you have one to start off? I can start.
Ladies first.
Well, we don't have any ladies here, so I guess I'll start.
Well, I'm looking at you.
Okay. So, basically, this group spent 9 hours returning jewelry.
Returning 9 hours. Returning jewelry.
Yes.
Shit. I don't know. Maybe I haven't seen this movie.
You've seen this movie.
Oh, it's movies.
Mm-hmm.
So then it's Oceans.
No.
No, not Oceans.
Because they weren't returning jewelry, were they?
Technically in the second one they did.
Okay.
Because they had to steal it, and then they gave it to somebody to prove they stole it.
Okay.
In the third one, they stole a bunch of jewelry and gave it to some Oh, no, they kept it. Well,
This one, in all of the movies, they're returning jewelry.
they're returning jewelry.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, fuck, it's Lord of the Rings. Fuck. Fucking A. Goddamn right, them fucking Eagles. God damn it. I'm glad I got there.
Yes,
Shit.
I am too.
Wow. That was bad. Yeah. Everyone listening is going to be like, man, Old Man Hoodrich is a fucking dumbass. God. Ugh. Well, how about this? This one's, I'm going to start you off on an easy one because this made me laugh so hard when I found it.
Okay.
Grumpy emo chick ponders whether to shag a corpse or a dog over several years.
Say that again?
Grumpy emo chick ponders whether to fuck a corpse or a dog over several years.
Oh, Twilight.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, the guy that wrote it was obviously British because he put shag.
Yeah. The shag didn't throw me off. It was the corpse that threw me off. And then it hit me. Yeah, zombie. Or not zombie, the vampire.
I've never seen Twilight, but I figured everybody
Yeah.
everybody at least knows of the Twilight.
Yeah.
It's also the time that the sun goes down.
Ooh.
Spooky!
You're always learning something new on the 101 Things Under the Sun podcast.
Or stuff you learned in kindergarten.
Yeah, that too.
And there's really no in between.
No, really true. My next
Brought
one.
to you by the letter M.
Yeah. My next one is going
For
to be
moronic.
Yeah, true. My next one's going to be a little easier. Or it should be a little easier than the first one. Blue Pocahontas.
Blue Punk?
No, Blue Pocahontas. I said it wrong.
Blue Pocahontas.
Mm-hmm.
Avatar?
Yes.
Okay. At first, my first instinct was Smurfs, but I was like, no, there's an actual movie that resembles Pocahontas, not the Smurfs. Because there was a Smurfs movie, wasn't there, recently in the last couple of years?
Yeah. I don't think it was last couple of years. It was a little while ago because it was
in the last decade.
Yeah,
or so.
it had Neil Patrick Harris in it.
Yeah, because they went to New York City or something, didn't they?
Yep.
I've never seen it, but I just remember the trailer.
Yeah. I've never seen it either, so I don't.
How about this? Everybody tries the ice bucket challenge.
Titanic.
Mm-hmm. Boom!
That's a bad one. Everybody.
Hey, they're just trying to raise awareness. Was it? It's Lou Gehrig. Because I don't know what the
ALS.
ALS. Okay.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
I remember when that was a big thing. So it was a big thing back in the day, or not back in the day, but a couple years ago.
Mm-hmm.
And me and my uncles went to Cubs weekend one time. Sorry, this is a little story time. It's funny.
No, it's all good.
But this was like a year or two after like everybody was doing it. Probably even 3 or 4 at this point. And we were at a bar drinking probably before the game. And, we finished a bucket of beers. And so it was just sitting there. This lady comes up. She's like, hey, is there ice in that bucket? And we're like, yeah. And she's like, oh, okay, good. Could I borrow that bucket? I'm doing the ice bucket challenge. And I'm like, me in my head, I didn't want to say nothing at the time. I was just like, God, it took you 4 years to catch up to the times or something like that.
Oh, my gosh.
And my 2 uncles, bless their heart, they were like, oh, well, sure, whatever.
Take it.
They were mostly like shocked because of the questions, not the actual thing. And then my cousin-in-law, he knew what it was, and he's just like,
Jeez. That's pretty funny, though.
Mm-hmm.
All right.
Fucking old people, man.
Fucking old people.
Yeah, she's like 50.
Live your best life.
Yeah,
We're over halfway there.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. But like she also ran around the because we were on the patio, like the top patio of the bar,
mm-hmm.
and she's running around. She's like, "I'm doing the ice bucket challenge," and then just went, and I'm just like, "Well, whatever."
Good for you, lady.
Yeah.
Good for you. Okay, so here's mine. Older sister ruins younger sister's chance to be on a nationally televised game show.
The Hunger Games.
Yes.
The Hunger Games. How about this one? Leonardo DiCaprio wanders a frozen wasteland in search of an Oscar.
That's I know the movie. I see it. I can't think of the name. Wild? Is that no? Oh, Jesus.
So I know you're talking about the right movie. What is the? He's got to kill something in the movie, correct?
I haven't seen it.
Oh, I haven't seen it either.
I know what movie it is though.
Okay.
I can't think.
How
of
recent?
It was
'Cause
2015.
yes, it's The Reverend.
Yes. Okay.
Reverend.
Yes.
Sorry, because there was another movie that like he's fucking killing people.
Yeah, I was thinking of.
Oh shit! Well, no, that's the only one in an ice setting.
Yeah.
Oh fuck!
The one
no.
I was thinking was Wild was fairly recent. It had the guy that does the Taken movies,
Liam Neeson.
Liam Neeson, yeah.
Wild.
I think it's called The Wild.
Is it The Gray, possibly?
Maybe it's The Gray.
Where he's killing the wolves.
I feel like there's a movie.
And he fucking
Wild.
takes the fucking broken bottles and straps them to his hands. And he's just like, fight me. No, it's a good weird movie.
Yeah.
It's a good weird movie because it's like, why the fuck would this ever happen in real life?
Mm-hmm.
But it was actually based on a true story, so I guess it did kind of.
Huh.
I think that one was based on true story.
I don't know.
Because it was like a plane crash and he survived and
mm-hmm.
he wandered out of the wilderness and had to kill the wolves that were chasing him.
Okay.
I gotta watch that movie again.
Yeah.
It's refreshing to not see him in a Taken role.
Yeah.
His most recent movie, from what I've heard, it's like Taken but on a train. Literally, it's
they're trying to milk everything anymore.
Well, that's his role. He's like that. I don't know. Like
he's got a very specific set of skills.
Yeah. You know how like Bruce Willis is an asshole cop
mm-hmm.
in almost every movie he plays. That's like Liam Neeson.
Yeah, but how many times can your daughter get taken? Like, I mean, really?
Is that before or after you get turned into Child Protective Services?
That's true. Okay.
Mm-hmm. But like the whole train movie, from the trailer, I haven't seen it. He basically steps onto a train and somebody blackmails him to like complete missions and stuff.
Interesting.
Because basically the trailer starts and he walks into the bathroom and there's like $100,000 in a briefcase in the bathroom.
Jesus Christ.
And they're like, if you want to walk off this train with that money, do what I say. I'm conducting an experiment of human behavior. And then it's just like cuts to action scenes and I'm like, what the fuck is this movie? I really want to see it. I just didn't see it in film. In theater, rather.
Yeah. All right. Miserable billionaire terrorizes mentally ill man.
It's not Batman Begins. It's or is it? No, Batman Begins is the Scarecrow and Two-Face.
Mm-hmm.
Is it? Oh shit!
It's
not the Dark. Is it Dark Knight Rises?
I think it's just the Dark Knight.
The Dark Knight.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Because it's called the Dark Knight. Yeah, it's the second one.
It's the second one.
When you started describing the first one, I knew you were on the right track. So,
because they're very distinct. I couldn't just say Batman.
No.
Couldn't just say Batman. It's cheating.
Yeah.
Okay. How about this? Boy spends 7 years being a third wheel.
Boy spends 7 years being a third wheel. I feel like I've seen this before.
Okay.
As far as the description.
7 years and 8 movies? 8 movies.
Oh my gosh. Is it Harry Potter?
It is Harry Potter.
Who is the third wheel in that scenario?
It's Harry.
It's Harry.
Because
of Ron and Hermione. That's
yes.
right. Yeah. Okay.
Mm-hmm. When it always should have been Hermione and Harry.
I don't think so.
Oh, you don't?
No.
I just wanted to... Oh, actually, I'm happy I said that now, because I was just like, I want to say that because that should never have really happened.
To me, because I read the books too.
I like saying that to my sister because she gets real pissed.
Yeah.
She's like hardcore Harry Potter.
Yeah, because I read all the books, and it was totally Ginny all the way through. I mean, there was those little, loves and crushes, but it was totally Ginny all the way through. I mean, and
didn't he have a thing for was it Love God or
Lovegood?
Lovegood, okay.
Luna Lovegood. No, I don't. He may have in the books. I don't remember in the books, but in the movies for sure he did not. It was they were just close. She was kind of a little strange, and her personality kind of drew him in because he was just kind of in a weird, and she understood him.
Yeah.
And she didn't ask questions, whereas everybody else did. So it was kind of like, well, I don't have to explain myself.
They were like both the same kind of character.
Yeah.
They go into this shit and they're kind of misunderstood.
Yes.
So they can understand each other together.
My favorite description was that she was the band geek, and he was the misunderstood, the Troy Bolton type of jock. Who just
Troy Bolton
in the terms of like I
don't know who the fuck that character is
from High School Musical. Yeah, I know, no, but it's not like the exact thing where he was all popular, because I mean he was definitely popular in points, but he was just super misunderstood and everybody knew who he was in that sense.
Fair enough.
So that's kind of why
I don't think I've ever seen any of the High School Musicals. I've heard them because my sister loved those movies.
My sister loved those movies too. I think I've watched them before, but I don't care for them. It was just that character. Everybody knows that character. So, public transportation running ahead of schedule for once.
Oh fuck. It's about the bus that it can only go like 68 miles an hour. Oh shit! I don't know what the name of the movie is.
Who's the lead?
Oh, no. I was about to say Jason Statham. But that's wrong, because that's Speed. Mm-hmm. Wait, is this movie called Speed?
This movie's called Speed.
Okay, good.
Keanu Reeves.
Okay. Okay. My second guess was going to be, my first guess was actually going to be Nick Cage. And I was like...
That's not...
Yeah, like, I lump all these car movies in the same category. Mm-hmm. Because Nick Cage, I was going to say Jason Statham. I was like, no. Oh, Jason Statham's in Crank when he has to keep his heart rate up. That's that movie I was...
Oh,
that's because he's like driving a bus. That was the first one. The second one, I was like, oh, it's Nick Cage, real quick, because that's where he steals all the cars. But I was like, no. Let's go on 60 Seconds.
Yeah.
And I was like, it's the bus movie. It's the bus movie. Oh, yeah. Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
So, how about this? Stockholm Syndrome works.
Stockholm Syndrome works. What? I don't even know where to begin on this one.
Well, think about it.
It's clearly somebody being captured or held against their will originally. Oh my gosh. You know what? I feel like I've seen this one before too, now that I think about it. What the heck? I'm trying to go through all the movies that Stockholm Syndrome works. I have no clue. I can't even think right now.
Beauty and the Beast.
Beauty and the Beast. That's true.
This was your Lord of the Rings, I think. Even though you didn't say it, I had no idea of how to try and coax you there.
Yeah.
You didn't give me anything to work with.
Because I had no clue where to start off.
I can't use tools that aren't there.
Exactly. No. Yep.
Mm-hmm. If you show me a toolbox, I can... The long, pointy one with a flat head. Mm-hmm. So...
That's okay. Yeah, you're right. Okay. A dedicated civil servant struggles with his physical disfigurement being revealed to a superior. A dedicated civil servant struggles with his physical disfigurement being revealed to a superior.
As soon as I heard physical deformment or whatever, I was like, Hunchback of Notre Dame! And then you kept going, and I was like, I really don't know.
It's a very popular movie. Yeah,
But okay, he's got to hide his physical deformity.
It's not a matter of hiding. It was a matter of being revealed. This is talking about one scene in this movie.
Jesus. Well, it's not
one of the most favorite snapbacks of this movie, in my opinion.
Yeah, fuck.
It's an older movie.
But it's a series of movies.
It's I think it's 2. I think there's 2 of them.
I don't know.
When there's something strange in your neighborhood, who are you going to call?
But who's hiding what?
Ghostbusters.
I understand.
So they're
can sing me the goddamn theme song all night. I'm not going to understand.
So they're in the mayor's office, and I don't remember what his job is. I think it's like the police. It's not the police commissioner.
No. It's that smart-ass fucking journalist.
That's right,
because he's a smart-ass goddamn journalist in Die Hard.
Yeah, so it's the
same guy.
Yeah.
And he's always a dick.
Yeah. So, and he says something, and Bill Murray snaps back at him, talking about his. It's not. Yeah, it's his. Is it his face? I don't remember.
know.
He has a really great snapback, and I can't think of the. But yeah, that's what the.
Yeah. Okay. You. I just remember
that was a little hard.
Yeah, that was a tough one.
Yeah,
it was a tough one. A guy that's alone in the forest kisses a dead body while 7 other dudes watch.
Say that again.
A guy that's alone in the forest kisses a dead body while 7 other dudes watch.
I love this one. It's Snow White and the 7 Dwarfs. I love that. That's great.
I got another little quick one for you.
Okay.
I think this is, again, going back to your little snippet of a scene. Donald Trump is a human being for 3 seconds.
Home Alone 2, Lost in New York.
Yes, sir. I had to throw those two in there together.
That's great. That's pretty great. Ending slavery inconveniences some white people.
Wait, say that again?
Ending slavery inconveniences some white people.
Ooh, there's... I think the biggest movie that I'm thinking of is Django Unchained.
Okay, but...
No.
Yeah.
Because technically, he's ending slavery.
Yeah, that's true.
And they're just killing people.
Mm-hmm.
So it inconveniences some white people. Ending slavery inconveniences some white people. That was also a very too literal, definition. I think.
Yeah.
I think I was going too literal there.
Yeah, a little bit. It's a great movie.
Aren't they all?
Yeah, that's true.
Not Twilight though. Never seen it, but I'm assuming it's a terrible movie.
And we did talk about High School Musical too, so.
But that was not one of our
No,
things.
it was not.
Yeah. Ending slavery inconveniences white people.
Some white people.
I don't know where to begin. It's
a very, very long movie. And it was made a long time ago.
You lost me. I don't know.
Gone with the Wind.
I've actually never seen Gone with the Wind.
You've never seen... Okay,
no.
Well, I guess that would be why you... Okay,
Mm-hmm.
I have it on Blu-ray, so we're going to be able to watch it.
I've actually never seen Gone with the Wind.
It's a fantastic movie.
Also, if we're talking about this kind of stuff, I've actually never seen Titanic either.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
I think I have it. I'm pretty sure
That's also another long movie, I think, isn't it?
Yes. Yeah. It was because when they released it was on VHS when they first released it, and it was on 2. So, fun fact.
How about this? Girl wakes up to a stranger on top of her in a bed, but it's cool because he's hot.
Girl wakes up to a stranger in bed, but it's cool because he's hot. What? I know this is wrong, but for some reason I'm thinking of the movie where Patrick Swayze is the ghost. I don't know why that's popped into my head. Is it Dirty? No, that's not Dirty Dancing. That's
I don't know what Patrick Swayze movie you're thinking of.
I can't think of it because they do the pottery wheel thing. I can't think.
God, you were like referencing.
I'm way off.
But like you're referencing super specific scenes in movies that like even if I've seen them, I'm just like, okay. Like the Ghostbusters thing. I'm like, oh, I was a big Ghostbusters guy, but it's like, whoa.
This one, the reason I'm thinking of that, well, it's not the reason I'm thinking of it, but the reason I'm explaining this particular scene is because it's the one that's always stood out to me from this movie, or from that movie. This other one, I know I'm off, though. I know I'm wrong. I don't know why that popped into my head. That's mad. So, say it again.
A girl wakes up to a stranger on top of her in a bed, but it's cool because he's hot.
Oh my gosh.
Drop it like it's hot. Drop it like it's hot.
I have no clue. Yeah, I don't know.
Sleeping Beauty.
Okay. Yep. That's, yeah. It's. Oh, man. Okay. Schoolboy in grip of violent fantasies plots access to firearms.
I know this one. I fucking grew up in the same town as where it's fucking set. Christmas Story.
Yep.
There we go. I just wanted to yell Ralphie
Yep.
at the top of my lungs,
Ralphie!
but I was like, that's not the name of the movie.
No.
I was like,
but if you would have said that, I would have accepted that.
that's fine. I was like, I'm
that's
here to
okay.
be right,
Yeah.
and that's it.
Oh man, yeah, that's a great one. And then, it's all slowed down.
Well, I mean, I can.
Yeah, go ahead, because I was gonna do a second one because I saw this one.
Yeah. A guy learns to love a girl without her Instagram filters.
A man learns to love a girl without her Instagram filters. Huh. I'm stumped on this one too. Why am I stumped on all of these? Because I'm not smart.
I didn't say it.
I said it. I know. I don't know.
I watched it last weekend.
That doesn't help me because I don't remember what you watched last weekend.
I tried.
You tried.
Shrek.
Oh my. Okay. Yep. Mm-hmm.
I'm making waffles.
I'm making waffles. Okay, so I found this one. This goes back to one of the other ones that we did, and I just had to say it because this is another good one. Old man obsessively stalks teenage girl.
Old man obsessively stalks a teenage girl.
You haven't seen this one.
Well, what the fuck then?
No, it goes back to one that we've said, though. You said in particular.
But I haven't seen the movie?
Yeah, you haven't seen the movie, but you said this one because it was an iconic one.
I said Titanic.
Mm-hmm.
And Gone with the Wind.
No, one that you explained badly.
Did I explain badly?
Yeah. It was one of the first ones.
I'm so lost right now.
Twilight.
Well, you already fucking said that.
I know, that's why I said that. I just had to
Jesus.
throw that in. I thought you...
And then you fucking asked me the question, and I've never seen the goddamn fucking movie. I don't know what you want me to do here, bud.
Okay.
Jesus.
So here's the actual one. Man's midlife crisis endangers his family and entire city?
Incredibles.
Yes.
Where is my super suit?
Honey.
Oh, I'm so pissed I
where
didn't
is
see
my
Incredibles
super
2.
suit? Yeah.
Fucking Christ. Now I gotta buy it on Amazon or rent it on Amazon.
That'll be fine. It'll probably come out on Netflix.
It'll be out of here soon, hopefully.
Mm-hmm.
Well, now that Disney's doing their own thing, all the Disney movies are coming off Netflix at some point.
Oh, really?
Mm-hmm. All right, I think my last one. Hold on. Yeah, last one. Give me a second. Girl has to pretend she's a man to be taken seriously.
Girl has to pretend she's a man to... she's the man.
I guess that works. But that's not really why she pretended to be a man. She pretended to be a man because, she was trying to prove that she could play men's soccer.
That's true, yeah.
I don't think that really qualifies as being taken seriously. And also, she also found out that her boyfriend was cheating on her. That was another reason. It was twofold.
Mm-hmm.
Good old Amanda Bynes.
Good old Amanda Bynes before she went crazy.
She did she go crazy?
Pretty sure she did.
No, that was Britney Spears, dude.
No, I know Britney Spears did, but I'm pretty sure Amanda Bynes
went crazy.
Yeah.
No, Lindsay Lohan went through a drug phase.
Yeah, she did.
But I think Amanda Bynes was one of the ones that like made it through and just disappeared. She pulled a Frankie.
Hopefully she did.
She pulled a Frankie Muniz, man. Just disappeared after a while.
And I can't think of his name, but he was the Honey, I Shrunk the Kids guy. Rick Moranis.
He was in that?
No. He did the whole disappear after a while thing.
Yeah.
But that was because his wife passed away from
makes sense.
Cancer or something along those lines. And so he had to take care of kids. So he's talked about coming back. I don't know though on this one. So it's woman has to pretend Mulan. Mm-hmm. Mulan.
My last 4 have been themed.
Yeah.
So it's like okay.
Mm-hmm. Last one, since we've talked about it already. A dad has to go pick up his daughter.
We've talked about it already.
Mm-hmm.
I was gonna say Daddy's home.
No.
But that's obvious. We haven't talked about that yet. Dad has to pick up his daughter?
Mm-hmm.
What the fuck?
This is a really bad description of the movie, but it's technically right.
Dad has to pick up his daughter.
This is
Back to the Future 3.
No.
Because he goes into the future and then his daughter's hitting on him.
No, that's 2. They go into the future in 2 to go save his kids from causing trouble.
I thought
and
3
3
was...
Three he
3 was
gets
the
sent
Western.
Back, yeah, the Western.
Okay, sorry. I mixed those up.
But no, that's because they go specifically to pick up his daughter. Or he goes specifically to pick up his daughter. Taken.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
Kind of upset. Kid comes out of the closet.
Oh, that's the Narnia movies.
Yep. That was just the other one that was right there, so I had to say it.
Dad jokes.
Yep.
Dad jokes, riddles, and Finn.
Shannonisms than Finn. Hey, Cardinals won today, 12-3. Thank you very much.
Still in second place.
They're gaining on the Cubs, though.
Still in second place.
Cubs are sweating.
Yeah, I haven't been sweating in a while. Not since I went outside today because it was hot.
It was very hot today.
What do you call a dog that's a magician?
God, what?
A levercadabrador.
That's a good one. I like that one. What's E.T. short for?
I don't know.
Because he's only got little legs.
Damn it. I was like, which direction is this thing going to go? And I have no idea. I was like, in my head, I was like, okay, what kind of abbreviations can I come up with? Did you hear about the actor who fell through the floorboards?
No.
It's okay. He was just going through a stage.
Oh, that's great. Did you hear about the man who stole a calendar?
No.
He got 12 months.
Good one. Did you hear about the population of Ireland?
No.
It's recently been doubling.
Oh. How do you organize an outer space party?
I don't know.
You plan it.
That's good. I like that. How do you make holy water?
How?
You boil the hell out of it.
What do you call a belt with a watch on it?
I don't know.
A waste of time.
That's good.
Yeah.
That's good. Which hand is better to write with?
Which one?
Neither. It's better to write with a pen.
I like that one. What kind of shoes does a thief wear?
Don't know.
Sneakers.
God damn it. Oh, these are some pretty good ones.
Oh yeah, these are some great ones.
Why did the tomato blush?
Why?
Because it saw the salad dressing.
A jumper cable walks into a bar. The bartender says, "I'll serve you anything, but don't start anything."
Why aren't dogs good dancers?
Why?
Because they have 2 left feet.
An invisible man marries an invisible woman. The kids were nothing to look at either.
Why can't you trust atoms?
Why?
Because they make everything up.
I went to a seafood disco last week and pulled a mussel.
Oh, that's good. Why did the coffee file a police report?
Why?
It got mugged.
Case must have been bottomless. Yeah. Do you know where you can get chicken broth in bulk?
I think the fridge.
No, I think it's the stock market.
Oh, why did the scarecrow win an award?
Why?
Because he was outstanding in his field.
What did the ocean say to the shore?
I don't know.
Nothing, it just waved.
That one's too good. Oh. What did the grape do when it got stepped on?
What?
It let out a little whine.
What do you call a man with no nose and no body?
I don't know.
Nobody knows.
Oh, damn it. I should have known that one. My granddad was a baker in the army. He went in all buns blazing.
Oh, I cut my finger chopping cheese, but I think that may have been, or I may have greater problems.
Oh, I saw a man standing on one leg at an ATM. Confused, I asked him what he was doing. He said, "Oh, I'm just checking my balance."
What do you call a fish with no eyes?
I don't know.
A fish.
I think I've said that before.
I'm pretty sure
but
you
it's
did,
so
but
good.
it's so good. I love it.
Okay, so my wife was talking to me and she said, "Just look at that couple down the road. How lovely they are. He keeps holding her hand, kissing her, holding the door for her. Why can't you do the same?" I replied, "Are you mad? I barely know that woman."
And that's and that's how the fight started. What do you call him? Oh wait, no, hang on. Sorry, I was looking at the wrong line. My cat was just sick on the carpet. I don't think it's feline well.
I'm having a hard time deciding on whether I should throw my old pillow away. I think I'll sleep on it.
I dreamed about drowning in an ocean made out of orange soda last night. Took me a while to work it out. It was just a fantasy.
God, I love that joke.
Yeah, I know.
I love that fucking joke. So, I found out my daughter just failed her oceanography course.
Mm-hmm.
Apparently, her grades were below sea level.
Oh. Without geometry, life is pointless.
Oh, man. So, my mayonnaise is trying to kill me. Or so my sauces say.
Oh. A termite walks into a bar and asks, "Is the bartender here?" A termite.
Mm-hmm. I know. That...
I liked it.
Well, obviously, because you said it. So, I purchased a deodorant stick today. I was kind of confused how to use it, but the instructions said remove the cap and push up bottom. I can hardly walk, but when I fart, the room sure does smell good.
God. Oh. I gave all my dead batteries away today, free of charge.
Oh. So, this is the last one I got. My uncle drank a whole bottle of wood varnish the other day.
Mm-hmm.
He had a horrible death, but a lovely finish.
I got one more for you, too. So, I was setting up a new password, and I needed a password that was 8 characters long. So I picked Snow White and the 7 Dwarfs.
Classy.
Yes.
World's best bukkake. Also the shortest one ever.
Yeah, that's true.
It took you longer.
It took me longer for
It took you longer than I would have hoped to get that second part there.
Yeah.
You had a riddle for me?
Oops. I hit the wrong selection.
You hit the wrong button. That's how you start fights with women.
That's very true. Maybe. These are all really long. Oh my gosh.
No, we don't gotta do riddles. I think we've. This is already gonna be a long episode.
Well, we can do one.
If you got them, you got them.
The following sentence is false. The preceding sentence is true. Are these sentences true or false?
Okay. Just to get this straight, there's one answer,
Mm-hmm.
and that answer is true or false.
No.
Okay.
There's one answer, but there are 3 possible outcomes for the answer.
Okay, let me re-ask that question so hopefully it makes sense this time. I'm confused as to what I am answering.
You're answering the last question. Are these sentences true or false?
Okay, so then I don't know how there's 3. Because the sentences are either true or the sentences are false. There should be no other option.
There shouldn't be, but there is.
And that third option is the correct fucking answer. And I'm about to get real fucking pissed. Okay. We've not even talked about the fucking riddle yet. We've just talked about answers. And I'm already fucking livid. Oh, God. Okay, so read the 2 sentences that I'm assessing first.
Okay. The following sentence is false.
That's sentence 1.
Mm-hmm. The preceding sentence is true.
If the first sentence, that's like some kind of weird fucked up circular logic.
You're correct.
I just don't know how to answer. That's my fucking problem. So the following sentence is false, which makes this. if the first sentence is true, the second sentence is wrong.
Mm-hmm.
So then the sentences are false. But you're going to tell me some fucked up thing that, like, somehow the answer fucking changes because of what's in the second sentence.
So the first sentence says...
But my answer is fucking false. Those sentences are false. When you take the two of them and add them together, it's false.
But then the second sentence would be true. So basically...
No. The second sentence says the preceding sentence...
is false. Is true. I'm sorry. The preceding sentence is true. I'm sorry.
Okay. So it's circular logic.
Mm-hmm.
The first one is the following sentence is true.
Yes. Or is false.
It's false.
Yes. The following sentence is false.
Yeah, so then the logic circle is broken. Because I'm so... Just fucking tell me if I'm right or wrong and move on. I'm done. I'm fucking done. I'm not trying to think about this shit.
It's a paradox. So it's neither.
Then you don't fucking answer. Ask me the goddamn question. Is it true or fucking false? You goddamn psychopath.
Oh, Jesus Christ, he's got a knife. Okay, I've got one more for you here, buddy.
Put this knife away for the best of both of us.
Yes.
And I actually do have a knife.
Yes, he really does. If I could take a picture of this, I would. But I've got to use this phone as some sort of shielding. 4 men...
shit on your bed later.
He will. Believe me, he has. No, he hasn't yet, but he will.
I've come close. Bare ass has hovered over his bed before.
I don't want to know that.
You saw me do it.
Yeah, I know. I just don't want to think about it. I pushed that really far down deep inside. That's what she said.
That was the first week you moved
Yeah,
in.
it was. Oh, shit.
Wild card.
Yeah, exactly. 4 men were out in a boat on the lake. The boat turns over, and all 4 men sink to the bottom of the lake. Yet not a single man got wet. How?
Can you say that again?
4 men were in a boat on the lake. The boat turned over, and all 4 men sink to the bottom of the lake. Yet not a single man got wet.
It's like Pirates of the Caribbean. The boat, like, sank.
Mm-hmm.
And they, like, it, however the boat sank, whatever room those 4 guys were in, didn't take on water. Because they died because they ran out of oxygen.
That's a lot deeper than what this is.
But it's true.
It's
you can't
true.
tell me that is an incorrect answer.
That is true.
Yeah, because in Pirates of the Caribbean, they flip the little canoe over
Mm-hmm.
and run. That's also like that. Also would never fucking happen.
No.
MythBusters said no, that can't happen.
Yeah, because they tried it.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, that's a lot deeper than what.
Don't care. I'm right.
It's because they were all married and not single. Because I said not a single man.
I'm lost.
So in this it says not a single man got wet. All 4 men were married, so they wouldn't have been single.
I still okay, but the boat sank.
The boat sank, and they died. And they
But
drowned.
you said all the men died.
Yeah, not a single man got wet. That was the key phrase. Not a single man got wet. Because they were all married. All 4 of the men in the boat were married.
Oh, okay. So then nobody died? I don't know what the answer is.
That's the answer. They were all married. So not a single man got wet because all 4 of them that died and drowned were married.
Oh, okay. See, you kept feeding me snippets of the actual answer, which when I was trying to put it into perspective, it failed. Next time, just tell me the fucking straight ass answer and make sure I understand. Okay? Ground rules. You need them for an organized society.
All right. So you ready for voice of the Cardinals baseball?
Yes, let's go.
Okay.
Let's go. I got to finish this Netflix season before I go to work tomorrow. Okay, I've got one episode.
Okay.
We're rolling. Come on.
He's as happy as if he just received his first bicycle from Santa Claus on Christmas morning.
That actually makes a lot of sense.
Yeah. I just like how that's a really random out there one.
Okay.
It makes sense, but good old Mike Shannon. Congratulations
right.
to the Cardinals. 19-5.
Bye, guys.
In August. See you guys.
We will see you next week. Shut up.